So what
Ugh. Get the hair out of my face.
what have you
Yes.
been partaking in VR? Weren't you against VR, or was that someone else?
That might have been somebody else. I've owned a Quest 2 for a while. But I've been playing Blade. There's a game called Blade and Sorcery, which finally got its 1.0 release on VR. So I've been playing a lot of that. And sometimes it's a little disturbing. Sometimes I get concerned for what the connotations of my actions are, because you can just behead people.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just chop those heads right off. So.
Is it
and like
just
it's low graphics, so they don't really.
Yeah, like a medieval Grand Theft Auto.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean it's like you're in a small little arena, and then you can fight people in waves, and yeah, it's fun. But because like don't have a problem with violence in video games, because I'm like, okay, it's on like a 2D screen. They don't look like real people. Like you have the separation from it, right?
Right. Yeah.
But it's a little concerning in VR when I'm holding somebody by the head and trying to saw through their neck.
That's true.
That's when I take a step and I go, hey, maybe we need to do some like,
real
self-reflection here.
Like you wouldn't even know if your wife accidentally walked in the room and you grabbed her by accident. You just think it was in the game and started attacking her.
It's too realistic. The show where we take any opinion, no matter how small, and die on that hill. I'm your host, Auntie, joined by my co-host, McKay. Say hi.
Hi. You're just so good at it. It just gives me tingles when you do it.
Whatever. That's okay. I didn't need to know that.
Moving on.
Moving on.
I'll raise my screen a little bit more.
What's that noise?
That's that cricket. Cricket's back in the room.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you want to start us out, or do you want me to start us out?
I'll go ahead and give us a start. So, sure. I think that we're going back into fashion. After I feel like we talked about fashion recently.
We didn't even mention that it's Christmas time.
It is.
We didn't talk about it being Christmas time at all.
That's just kind of the elephant in the room, because of course you would be listening at Christmas, because everyone's there day one for the drop.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
yeah, so we have
obviously elephant in the room.
Rabid fans.
It's Christmas time.
Yes. I mean, this will release on the Christmas week.
True.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
it's the Christmas themed episode. I'm sorry. I just wanted to, you'll figure it out. It's the Christmas themed episode.
Put in some little jingle bells.
That's copyrighted.
Jingle bell, like just the sound of bells is copyrighted?
Probably.
That's crazy. Okay, well never mind then. I don't know any non-copyrighted Christmas sounds. But
yes, okay. I'm sorry. I just wanted to get that out there.
So
continue.
I think that Christmas sweaters, they have a reputation of being ugly. That's just kind of synonymous with the name, is ugly Christmas sweaters. I don't think they're ugly. I think they're beautiful. I think that a lot of handiwork goes into them. I think that they're very unique. They're very expressive. They're better than pretty much any other kind of clothing. And they should be worn year-round. Even
year-round?
Okay, well, maybe just for practicality, maybe not year-round, but I think the spirit of the ugly Christmas sweater should be year-round.
You said you would not wear jeans year-round, and you want to wear a Christmas sweater all year?
Okay, I'm changing it to ugly, just the spirit. So I think there should be, like, ugly tank tops. year
Okay.
during the summer.
Sure.
There's going to be like crazy cotton designs and graphics.
Not to detract from the take, but are Hawaiian shirts just the summer version of the ugly Christmas sweater?
Sort of. I feel like what makes it a sweater is like, I don't know. I feel
Being
like
ugly?
Hawaiian shirts are not as gaudy as Christmas sweaters. Like the patterns are a little more subtle. They're
Subtle?
maybe they're just not subtle, but they're smaller. I feel like the Christmas one, like, I don't know. Like it's generally
Yeah,
accepted to wear a Hawaiian shirt in public, but you will be getting double takes if you're wearing a Christmas sweater outside of like a ugly Christmas sweater party or event.
Will you? Okay. This also might just be me not noticing other people because I don't.
You just don't look. You don't care.
I don't. I try to avoid people as much as I can, man.
Well, then what does it matter to you?
It's
Why do
the
you get so up
principle
in
of the
arms?
matter, McKay.
You don't like
I may not like them, but I will not let my fellow humans suffer under this oppressive regime you are wanting to build.
I think it would. I mean, why? What is oppressive about it? What do you dislike about them?
Well, sweaters they're hot. I don't like them. And they're okay. They're because they're unpleasant to my eye and they make me sad. I don't like looking at them.
Okay. Is it just because you hate Christmas and you don't like to be reminded that it's that time of year?
I mean, that's
Do you
probably
hate
part of it. I do not like Christmas.
Hawaiian shirts? Do you dislike Hawaiian shirts?
Yes, but not as much.
Why? So what do you see the difference as? They're not Christmas.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're not Christmas. I still don't like them, but they're not Christmas. It is. I think now that you mention it, I do think it is mostly just hating Christmas.
What can we go into your dislike of Christmas? I don't know if we would have talked about it last year. Like if everyone already knows.
I don't. Probably not. I don't know.
Is it just consumerism, corporate consumerism?
Yes, that's most of it. I don't like. As in the other day, my wife and I went out not to go Christmas shopping, and we just passed by the mall, and it made me angry.
The lights,
just
all the cheer.
Seeing that many cars and like, yeah.
It was just the amount of people. It wasn't even the decorations. You just hate seeing people.
Yeah, no, it was the amount of people.
Is your wife into, like, is she gonna have a bunch of lights out front and stuff?
Yeah, she's decorating for Christmas.
Oh no.
I know.
And you have to be reminded every time you leave the room.
It's horrible. Well, that's why I don't leave this room.
There you okay. That works
Obviously.
out well.
Yeah.
I do see no Christmas decorations have made it into this room.
Not one.
Except the box is full behind you, apparently. But
well, okay, they're
those
Christmas
are
presents.
Those have not been unleashed. You don't enjoy getting Christmas presents?
I mean, it's nice to get things, but also I'm just they're things.
They're just material items.
Yeah, I'd rather hang out with people and eat good food and play games.
Do you think that for Christmas presents we should go back to like what we did as kids with the coupons? Like make little coupon books and be like, oh, you get to hang out with me for not hang out, but like one coupon for one free dinner or chores or something that's like exchangeable for something not material or time or something. You know what I'm talking about.
You say this like this is an experience that most people have. I never did that.
This isn't but you know what I'm talking about because it's an experience most people had. Maybe not you because you're not most people.
Writing a coupon book of chores?
Well, no, just like
No,
a
my
gift.
parents said do chores or you don't get to eat.
It was just like a gift, like, oh, one free dish cleaning, one free um meal cooked for you, or something like that.
One free Christmas sweater.
But as an adult, it probably would be something more personal, like just time spent with one free movie
That's
night or
fair.
something, which sounds like that would be more up your alley. Do you think that's what we should go back to that? Like, just everyone just
No,
gives
I
each
think
other
we should just
coupons
hang
to-
out with the people we
Okay.
love.
All right. So what would you even open on Christmas morning then?
Nothing. Why do you need to open something on Christmas morning?
Because that's the holiday.
No! That's corporate propaganda conditioning you to believe that love is bought.
Well, you have the whole rest of the year to just hang out normally. Only Christmas time, though, do you get silly little
No, I
gifts.
don't. I have a full-time job.
Okay, well.
I got things to do. I can't just be hanging out all the time.
Well, at Christmas time then just gives you time to hang out, I guess, because
Yes.
whatever. I don't know how to appease you.
You should know there's never a way to appease me.
Well, to go back to fashion,
Yes.
I do know for a fact that you're a big supporter of kilts. You think people should wear kilts on
Absolutely.
the daily.
Yes.
How is that any less hideous than a Christmas sweater with a giant
Bro.
candy cane and a sleigh on the front?
Bro, because skirts are sexy.
I don't think so. I think they would pair well with a Christmas sweater, but I don't think they would. I don't think anyone would consider them sexy.
Okay, I shouldn't say I'm against Christmas sweaters entirely. Like, if they make you happy, fine, wear your Christmas sweaters. But they should not be socially acceptable all year round.
I just think the spirit of them should be. Obviously, you can't, like, if you live in Texas, you can't wear one for 90% of the year. But I think that people should just wear giant, ugly patterns of what they like on their shirt and not be judged for it. Which
Who's
I think
judging them?
there are definitely like hipsters that will just put on whatever the heck they want, and you just look confident enough with it, like it'll just be considered good style. Like there are definitely like people I know that will wear something that I would consider ugly on most other people, but you throw it together and you look confident in it, then it's just acceptable, I guess.
I don't accept it.
Well, you don't look at people and you don't leave that room, so
That's true.
I guess
That is valid.
You're not too much of a threat to the hipsters out there.
Surprisingly.
The thrifting hipsters.
So, do you want it with like wanting the Christmas sweaters to be all year round? I know you said so you want it to be like Christmas. You want to be able to wear Christmas tank tops and Christmas t-shirts and Christmas leggings all year round, right?
Not Christmas all year round. Just like the sweater, just the essence of the ugliness.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, just that's all I want is just.
You just want to be able to have a vile aura all year round.
That's true. The Christmas aura is so vile, and I just think that should be applicable to anything that you're passionate about all year round. It's just people get so passionate about Christmas, but you don't see that passion really any other time of year, and I think it should be acceptable other times a year. I think it just
you
wouldn't
see that
be
passion for Halloween.
You do see that passion for Halloween, and this is another hot take that I've been arguing about with friends, is that October, the lead up to Halloween, is better than the lead up to Christmas. Like Christmas,
100%.
Yeah, Christmas is like the actual holiday. Christmas Day is better than Halloween. I'll give it that. But just the general lead up to it is so much. The vibes are just so much more fun, and it's fall is just a more fun time of year. The decorations are more fun. They're not just the same. The people are more creative with them. I don't know. It's more fun to see whatever random Halloween decorations people are putting up than Christmas.
For sure.
And it's like, I don't know. It's like a shift. The shift is more fun. Like winter is just not very fun. It's cold. It's chilly. The weather's terrible. You don't want to leave your house. But fall, it's like, oh my gosh, I can finally leave the house because it's not blisteringly hot all the time. I don't know. Halloween's just a better time of year.
I agree. It's cold weather is better.
Definitely. Or cooler weather, not the Christmas cold weather. But
listen, I love it when it's freezing. I want it to snow.
Well, never mind then. I guess you don't agree with what I'm saying. You do prefer December weather over October weather.
I don't know. I like both. But I'm also a very, I don't know, hot-natured. Like, cold doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. So, yeah, you just want the ugliness all year round. You want people to be disturbed by other people's dress for the full year, not just around Christmas.
Well, you just sound like an easily offended, triggered kind of person to get offended by how someone else dresses.
We've been recording the how many for how long, McKay?
Well, it's hard to get a read on you because sometimes you're like, people should just do what they want and they shouldn't care what other people think. And now today,
yes.
all of a sudden, you're like, I will get triggered if I go out and see you in a Christmas sweater. Don't wear that around me.
Yes, because my opinion doesn't matter. Do what you want. I'm a random guy shouting on the internet about pointless shit.
Shouting that we should be wearing kilts, but not Christmas sweaters.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Kilts are wonderful.
I think it just comes down to you prefer the practicality of kilts, which I don't think they're practical. They're much more inconvenient.
Why?
But also, just sweaters are too heavy, and we also have established everything should have pockets on it. I think okay. So the vibe of like a shirt just covered in pockets is the same vibe as of an ugly Christmas sweater. Just really like
no, because the pocket shirt is functional.
A Christmas sweater could be functional. Imagine if like what if the sleigh was a giant? There's a giant pocket that is Santa's sleigh, or maybe it's like a mug, somewhat like a big hand holding a mug, and it's the mug's a giant pocket. There are definitely ways that you could make a really ugly Christmas sweater.
That would
practical.
make the sweater even more ugly.
But now you're making it. At least the ugliness is going towards practicality, right? So now
okay, sure. That's valid.
What other ways could, maybe like the candy cane is like a little hook. You just if you need a, I don't know. If you need just something to hook something on. For what purpose
would this hook be?
I don't know. Just
hang your keys off it.
Yes, there you go. It's a key hook. It's a keychain.
Okay,
that would be great.
Gotcha.
That's all I got. I don't have anything.
There's no more function.
The antlers could be more key, just random little keychains.
Yeah.
There you go.
For so you can have one for each key.
You're just covered in keys. Yeah. That's the direction it should be going. Ugly.
More keys on shirts.
Yeah. We just need to see more innovation in clothes.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's what it really comes down to. That's what we're really saying. That's truly the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you won't ever catch me out in public wearing Christmas sweaters. Like I'm defending this as if I am that kind of person, but I don't own a single ugly Christmas sweater. I just appreciate, on the opposite hand of you, I appreciate when I go out and see someone wearing it. I'm like, you know what? You do you. You wear what you want to wear. And you own it. So. That's what I appreciate
queen.
About it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to hold on. No, I'm going to think of a segue. We
Okay.
got this. We are going to do a successful segue one time. We can do it. That's
don't-
the goal for this
don't
next
think-
year.
Okay, for the next year, maybe. It will not happen today, I don't think.
No,
Well, it's already been ruined to happen today. 'Cause
it
you said
has. Yes, but in this next year, the goal is to have one successful segue.
I'm trying to think of a segue, but I already forgot what your take was. So
I don't know. So there are a lot of arguments about a certain film called Die Hard and whether or not it's a Christmas movie, right?
yes, those are arguments that
Right.
happen for sure.
I love when I start monologuing and ask you a question and you go, "Oh yeah, I have to respond."
Yes. Yep. That's true.
And that's all I want. I just want you to nod and go, "Uh-huh," when I pause.
Sure. Yep.
So I am not. Listen, we've all had the argument over Die Hard whether it's a Christmas movie. I'm not taking a side on that necessarily. I think that you and I need to finally define once and for all what qualifies a Christmas movie.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay?
Oh, another Christmas sweater idea. It's just plays Christmas movies. Like the back is like a little electronic screen, which I don't know. The tech should be coming out soon to make like a little flexible fabric screen.
Any day now.
That could just play little like holiday specials on your back or something. That would be a cool Christmas sweater. Probably not machine washable, but yeah, you
Probably
really,
not. No,
you cannot wash it.
it'd
at
have
all,
to get
actually.
dry cleaned.
Probably not even. There's really no way you could clean it ever. It can't be in the
You
presence
just
of
have
water.
to spray it
can't
down
be
with like
overheated.
screen cleaner.
Yeah, you just wipe it with screen cleaner and maybe some Febreze or something. But yeah, okay.
Beautiful. I'd wear that one.
Here's the segue.
Yeah.
You take that little portion I just said, move it to the end
Uh-huh.
of my argument,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, what kind of movies would we play on that screen? That's the question.
Okay. Yes, I am definitely gonna do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
what
yeah,
kind of movies?
so
What kind of
we-
movies?
What kind of movies would we play? Wait, hold on.
What is the qualification?
Yes, that's where we were. We need to set, like I said, a hard and fast, set in stone. What makes a movie a Christmas movie?
Okay. Well, start the list.
Yep.
Qualification number 1. It takes place at least one pivotal scene takes place during Christmas.
Okay, so it has to take place during the Christmas season, or does it have to be on Christmas?
No, just the Christmas season. And I don't think the whole movie has to take place. I think as long as there's one 5 to 10 minute pivotal scene at Christmas time.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
No, we're going with it. I think that's fair. I think that's a good starting point. Okay. So that, that does bring in A Christmas Carol, A Christmas Story, A Christmas Kiss, A Christmas Switch, A Christmas.
Well, those are all already Christmas movies.
Yeah.
This also opens up. Actually, I don't know if that works.
So, but it does. Right now, it also includes like Die Hard, takes place during Christmas. Home Alone takes place during Christmas.
I'm trying to think of movies with single Christmas scenes though that would make sense under this rule.
That is a good point.
Maybe it's just the whole movie has to take place during the Christmas season. What makes Die Hard a Christmas movie that people argue about though?
Yes.
Like, I say that it is a Christmas movie, but why do people think it's not? Just because it's an action movie?
Well,
because it's not the standard genre of Christmas movie?
I think that's part of the thing is I think people think that it needs to have like, because while it takes place during Christmas, it's not really Christmas themed. It's not about the the
So
stereotypical messages and the true meaning of Christmas.
So it's just the argument that if the story could take place any time of year, it's not a Christmas movie. It just happens to be set during Christmas.
But no, it had to be on Christmas. Die Hard would not work in any other time except Christmas. Just look at the rest of the Die Hard movies.
That's, I mean, what, the second one's at Christmas time? Maybe. But the others are not. I don't think.
Yeah, and they're bad. See?
And that's true. I guess that's true. The sequels have proven that Die Hard only works as a Christmas movie.
Correct. So, are we saying it has to have a Christmas message?
Yeah, it has to have a feel-good message.
A feel-good message?
It can't. Well, it doesn't. I don't know what you would say is a Christmas message, but just a message that is. It just has to end on a happy note. Because no one's going to sit down.
Okay,
with
it
the
has
family.
to end on a happy note.
No one's going to sit down with the family and watch a Christmas movie that isn't happy.
I'm trying to think of sad Christmas movies.
How do you feel about Christmas horror movies? Those are the best kind.
I don't think I've seen a Christmas horror movie. So is Krampus a Christmas movie? Because don't they end? Isn't the ending of that they're stuck in a snow
That's
globe
true.
for eternity?
I do.
So
love
that's not a
Krampus.
Christmas movie.
I don't know. These rules are getting tough. Krampus is 100% a Christmas movie, and it doesn't.
Okay.
End. It's I don't. This the Christmas horror genre is it's a weird genre. You know,
Mhm.
it's kind of an outlier.
Okay.
It doesn't have it's not none of them.
What
really
what
have
are
happy-
other movies? And I know Krampus, but what? Well, I guess Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's the one where he's like garbage day.
You're gone. You're frozen. Say that again.
Oh shit.
Do the quote again.
Garbage day.
Oh yes, I do know that. I haven't seen that, but
Me either.
I just know that single scene from it. There's Black Christmas, which is by the same guy who did A Christmas Story. It's like a slasher, but it's set during Christmas time,
Interesting.
and it's pretty great. There's a Nightmare Before Christmas, like the stop motion, which is like an argument, is that Halloween or Christmas?
Sure. So, okay. But if we don't qualify, if we say it has to end on a happy note, then they can still be Christmas-themed horror movies, but they aren't Christmas movies. Does a Christmas movie have to be a movie you would be willing to watch on Christmas Day?
Let's say, okay.
I think I'm putting that standard on there. I'm adding one.
that you have to be willing to watch it on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. I would say, does it have to meet every single one of these requirements, or does it have to meet like 3 out of 5?
Every single one of them.
Okay. I feel like if we put in the Christmas, if it has to meet, I say it only has to meet like 4 out of 5 of the requirements. Like some of these sound a little mutually exclusive. Like the Christmas horror movies, it meets 4 out of 5 of the requirements, but it doesn't have the happy ending. But I personally myself would watch.
We only have
Christmas
3
horror movie.
requirements though.
I'm assuming we'll get to 5. I don't know if we will.
Probably.
It's not looking great that we get to 5, but I'm fingers crossed we will.
We got this. I believe in us.
It's got to be colorful. It's got to have snow.
It's got to be colorful and it's got to have snow.
Yes, it's got to have one like Jingle Bell themed song. You got to hear Jingle Bells at least once. Like not the song Jingle Bells, but you got to hear the actual sound of literal bells.
You have to hear the copyrighted song Jingle Bells at least once.
There's got to be some reference to Santa.
Keep going, man. You're on a roll.
That's it. That's all I got. But I feel like that this definition's getting a little too strict.
No.
I think we should.
Well, that's why we have to do it.
That's true.
You know, it's been too loose. It's caused so many feuds through the ages over, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And we need to know today.
Well, yes.
Otherwise, I'm punching an orphan.
It's honestly been a little too long since I've seen Die Hard to go into the details of if it meets these criteria. I know there's snow. I know there's probably at some point Jingle Bells play. There's definitely Santa references. It has a good happy message at the end where he gets back with his wife, I think, or saves his wife.
Yeah,
maybe.
after he kicks Alan Rickman out of a window.
Right. And I would watch it on Christmas. So
yeah,
so far it meets all the criteria.
It's colorful. And you already said that. Yeah, it does have snow.
It's colorful. It has snow. I think the only argument is that it could happen any time of year, I think is what people say makes it not a Christmas movie. But I don't think
But
that...
again, it can.
But
if you put Die Hard not on Christmas, it is a bad movie.
It could happen.
Christmas makes the movie.
I don't know. I think it could happen. I think the Christmas party could have been just as easily a 4th of July party. And
no.
It would have been fine. But
when has your office had a 4th of July party?
I mean, I don't work in an office, but I'm sure offices out there do.
You have made my point, sir.
Okay, whatever. Valentine's Day party. Offices definitely have Valentine's Day parties. Die Hard could have been a Valentine's Day movie.
You're right. It could have been a Valentine's Day movie.
Let me look. I'm just gonna Google. Fall back in Google. What are what are controversial Christmas movies?
I mean, obviously Die Hard, but through with our list right now, it is qualified. So if we're trying to make sure that it's not a Christmas movie, we need more rules.
Okay, so Gremlins. Gremlins is undeniably a Christmas movie. That
takes place during Christmas. Okay, we'll check the list. Does it take place during the Christmas season? Yeah.
Yes, it does.
And on a happy note.
I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
They're alive. It counts.
It does.
Are you willing to watch it on Christmas? I am.
Edward Scissorhands. Is that a Christmas
takes place
movie?
During Christmas? Let's see. It's got to get at least 4.
It does.
Takes place during Christmas. Does it end on a happy note? I don't know. I've never seen it.
It's been forever, but I think it does. I'm sure it does.
That's 2?
No, does he? I think he might die, actually. Maybe that's not it. Maybe it's not happy.
That could be happy. You never know. He might be a dick.
He's not. People like him in the movie. Oh, no, he doesn't die. Okay, so I guess it is happy, probably.
Sweet. Are you willing to watch it on Christmas Day?
I don't know.
Eh.
I mean, I think I don't know. That's kind of tough. I personally would not be opposed to it, but
it does have
I
snow.
would never see anyone else pulling it out and saying, "Okay, we're watching this after opening presents."
Right. Sure.
But the
it's
thing
got
is,
snow.
I'll watch pretty much anything any time of year. Edward Scissorhands does have snow.
Yes, you do like to consume garbage. Constantly.
I will consume garbage any time of year.
Speaking of garbage, have you seen an episode of Creature Commandos on HBO yet?
I have no clue what Creature Commandos is.
It's Suicide Squad adjacent.
Never heard of that. Are you saying it's like that, or it's like in the DC universe?
No, it's in the DC universe.
Yeah, okay, never heard of this.
Yeah, it's something. It does exist.
Is it garbage?
I've only watched the first episode.
Is it a Christmas series?
No. Okay. I don't know why it came up. Okay, the ADHD took over. All right, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Well, no, I haven't seen that, and it's not Christmas, so don't even talk about it.
You're right. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I brought it up. I have no idea.
Little Women. Is that a
Little
Christmas
Women.
movie?
Does it take place during Christmas?
I mean, I think it happens year round, but there are definitely really pivotal Christmas scenes.
Do you see Santa?
You don't see Santa, but no, you don't have to see him. He just has to be referenced.
Oh.
Do
you hear Jingle Bells? I don't know. I saw that movie like once, man.
Yeah, it's tough to say.
It's colorful.
Lethal Weapon's kind of in the Die Hard realm.
Okay, does that take place during Christmas?
It does, apparently, I think.
Ooh, interesting.
Batman Returns, apparently.
Batman Returns. Yeah, that's a Christmas movie.
Shazam,
also
Zachary
a Christmas
Levi
movie.
Superhero movie, yeah.
It qualifies.
Iron
Listen,
Man 3.
so Christmas movie.
Okay,
Dude, this is easy.
Yeah.
Like, why does anybody argue about this?
I think those. I feel like those rules work.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it can take place anytime during the year. If they made it take
Correct.
place during Christmas, it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, why else would it be during Christmas?
True. They wouldn't have made it take place during Christmas if it wasn't a Christmas movie. So there you go.
Right.
Do you see the
It is
Holdovers
always-
last year?
I did not.
That was a delightful Christmas movie. You should watch that.
Christina's told me to watch it.
Well, we'll
It's-
do it then.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I will.
All right.
Did you see Violent Night
I
last
did.
year?
I did.
I
did like that.
so good.
Yeah, and that's a Christmas movie.
Yep. Did you see Red One or whatever it's called?
Yeah, I have yet to see Red One, but I am not opposed to seeing it. Like I would,
Okay,
if I had the opportunity to watch it, I would. I just have not.
Here's
gone out
the
of my way to see
problem.
it.
We had one fun action movie last year for Christmas that was pretty decent. Like Violent Night was decent.
And now they think they
Right?
can. Yeah. Now they think
Yeah.
they can just keep doing it.
Now they're going to do it. It's going to be every year now. We're going to just like how we get, some sappy Christmas movie every single Christmas season.
I mean, Red One is doing absolutely terrible right now. So I
I heard that.
I feel like they're gonna realize, oh, this is
Here's another hot take.
Dunk. Yeah, go ahead.
The Rock sucks.
I somehow I knew that was gonna be what you were gonna say. I have no feelings towards The Rock.
That's fair.
He doesn't excite me, but I don't hate him either.
Yeah,
He's like
that's
just
fair.
the most mid.
I shouldn't. That's the thing. Okay,
He's
I shouldn't say
he's
he
very
sucks,
mid.
but he's
Yeah.
just mid. Like,
Yeah. He's just in everything, and he doesn't really. He is good enough, but he I don't know. I've never seen a movie where I was like, I gotta watch this because The Rock's in it. But
right.
he's never really brought a movie down for me either. So he's just kind of there.
Yeah, he is just kind of there.
Did you see that movie Silent Night? I think it was called. It was
wasn't that a horror movie?
No, it was another action movie. But this guy, it takes place during Christmas, and this guy gets his throat punched or something, and he loses his voice. And so the whole movie is, there's no speaking, there's no dialogue in the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's the same John Wick style kind of thing where he's getting revenge on a family, the death of his family. But he doesn't have his voice, so now there's the whole gimmick of it being Silent Night, and it takes place during Christmas.
Interesting.
And it's basically just a long.
Oh dear.
It's not very good, but it's.
I was gonna say it has a 59 on Rotten Tomatoes.
It does have some decent action scenes, but the problem
Sure.
is that the first 80% of it is just a training montage. Because
Are you serious?
he can't talk at all, so there's no way to really build up a story. It's just him looking at pictures of his family being sad and then punching stuff over and over, and then
As you do.
and then the final fight is kind of cool, but it takes way too long to lead up to it.
Nice. Man, I just got reminded the other day of Monkey Man, and I never saw that, and I keep forgetting to watch it.
Monkey Man was great. I love Monkey Man. One of the best movies of the year, I would say.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice.
It's definitely a must-watch if you like John Wick. I would say it's different enough than John Wick to not just be like one of the John Wick copies,
right?
But it is a very good style of that.
I just really like action movies where I feel like a lot of thought is put into the fight scenes and the stunts.
Yeah, the fight scenes are extremely well shot. I think the camera work is very different than John Wick, where
sure,
I don't know, the camera is choreographed along with the fight, versus John Wick it's kind of just there, and it all works in the fights themselves. But the camera there's a lot more quick cutting and fast pans, and the camera moves with the fight.
I do like that. I do like Edgar Wright's stuff, and he does a lot of that.
Edgar. Oh no, yeah, Edgar Wright does a lot of that. It's not Edgar Wright.
No, it's Dev Patel, right?
Yes, Dev Patel. Yep. But watch it. But once again, not Christmas themed. Don't talk about it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Christmas movie. Shrek? No. Oh no.
No. Look at your list. To Shrek.
My list.
Shrek doesn't meet any of those. There is a Shrek holiday special that.
The Star Wars holiday special, is that a Christmas movie?
It is. Yes.
Oh,
actually, I don't know if they reference Santa. They probably don't reference Santa in the.
Fuck.
We should. Yeah. Have you seen the Christmas holiday special?
The Christmas holiday special?
Wait, the Star Wars Christmas holiday special.
I mean, I've seen a Christmas holiday special. No, I have not seen the Star Wars holiday special.
You know I'm talking about the Star Wars one.
I do. I mean, what other
Christmas one?
What other holiday special would you be talking about?
Okay, well, watching the Star Wars special is going in our list of things to do.
God damn it. It's going. The things we're watching are going to be the death of me.
So we do have bad Christmas movies in here. I guess that was still from last year. We probably put that in last year.
Correct.
Okay, so yeah, our movie list is growing quite a bit.
God damn it!
It's going to happen sooner than later.
That's valid.
It's going to be impossible to complete all these tasks.
It will. Okay, thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed this show and would like us to keep making more of it, then you should help us out by spreading the word. Letting other people know about it. It's one of the best ways we can grow right now. Also, leave a review on whichever podcasting service you use. Do you have anything else to add, McKay?
No, I don't.
Like watching you look around and be like, okay, there's got to be something. I can think of something.
I was trying to find keys or something to make a jingle bell noise. I'd be like, oh, it's Santa, but maybe I don't know. Maybe okay, wait.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nope. That's
is that
not...
someone on the roof? Is that a
did not come
reindeer? Through? It might have. I think it's coming through on my end. I just don't think you're hearing it. But let me tell you, there's definitely someone on the roof right now. I think it might be Santa. And his reindeer.
I'm glad. Okay. Goodbye.